Have you ever been stiffed or ripped off for payment on an item that you made for someone? When starting out your knit or crochet business, sometimes it can be hard to get payments from friends, family, and new word of mouth customers to pay for items, especially if you're taking payments after. If this has happened to you, don't feel bad. It's completely happened to me, and I think this has happened to most of us at some point. Now, if you want to know how to handle this, then stay tuned. Hello, I'm Karen Viloria-Miguel, owner and founder of Canada Bliss Handmade Crochet Hats and Accessories. I'm also a business coach for handmakers, crocheters, and knitters, and I help people go from hobby to building a business that they absolutely love. Now, often when we're at the start of selling our handmade items, we can go through this awkward phase of getting comfortable accepting payments and asking people to pay for the items that we're selling, especially when it comes to friends, families, new customers. But I assure you, there is a way that you could do this with grace and professionalism so you could treat your business like a business and begin bringing in the income that you deserve. Friends, when you accept payments afterwards, often it results in orders made and never picked up, orders made and never paid for, or orders made and lowball priced when you basically worked for free and maybe even ended up covering for the materials too. So if you want to treat your knit or crochet business like a business, this has to stop very early in the game, and it's not difficult to do so. You just have to have some things in place, or you'll go out of business very fast. Now, if you haven't started your business quite yet, then you're in luck because there are some ways to handle these particular situations. The first thing is you got to reduce the friction between taking the order and getting the payment, and making the checkout process and collecting and accepting payments super easy. And this needs to be done at the beginning of the transaction when the order is being placed. Whether your intent is to sell online or in person, you need a payment system that is quick and really easy, that can be electronically done so that they can use cash, debit, or credit. Sometimes sellers want to avoid fees so that they don't have to pay fees when they sell one of their items. You know what? The sales you're losing by not having an easy payment system is way more money that you're losing than fees you pay for the convenience of collecting payments right away. I assure you that you can close so many sales and accept payments right away if you make sure that you have a payment system set up. You need to be able to accept more than one method of payment other than cash transfers or cash. The ability to instantly take a payment when someone wants an item of yours helps you close the sale super fast and gets the cash into your account so you can buy materials and run your business. How would a process like this look like? Well, instead of your Aunt Sue placing an order for one of your gorgeous handmade items and saying that she'll pay later, you immediately collect the cash or email and text her an invoice or a payment request through PayPal or Square Reader before you make the item. If you're not a techie, no problem. Carry a receipt book with you and write the order right then and there. Then tear out the sheet and give them a copy of the order and let them know right then and there that you'll make it for them when they give you the payment. Don't start the work without the payment. The process of officialness and professionalism of writing the order right then and there and giving them a copy of the receipt shows that you're running a real business and expect payment from them right away, just like if you were at the grocery store or any boutique. Don't be wishy-washy about your business. Treat it like a business from the very start and you will make money. Let them know that you can begin the process of buying the materials and labor once they've made a payment. Get the contact information for them. Keep a waiting list and follow up with the people who said they want something but haven't paid yet, so that you know whether or not you should be starting the order. Maybe do one or two follow-ups, but friends, don't spend a ton of time if you've got orders waiting for people to pay. Definitely start on the orders that you already have. And in the process, don't get angry about it. Just be professional. You can add them to your customer email list if they haven't paid. They may not buy now, but they may buy in the future or around the holiday season when they're looking for gifts. At least you'll be able to keep in touch with them when you have new designs out. Now, closing the sale. What is this? It's asking for the payment and closing the process. You may be all set up with a payment method for them to pay online and take their payment, but you aren't brave enough to ask for the payment. Making the payment is the actual close to the sale so that you can move on to making the order. The more often you close a sale, the more often it becomes easy and second nature for you to do it in a very professional way. How do you overcome the payment hurdle and closing a sale in a conversation? How do you not leave yourself in a non-payment situation? Here are some examples of hitting that bump in the road and how to answer when people say, "I'll pay after." You can tell them, "I appreciate your order, but I do have to take partial payment or full payment in order to cover the costs." Or you can say, "I appreciate your order and I can take your payment now and put you in priority to be the next order that I fill." Or what if they say, "I'll pay you on such and such a date?" You can answer, "Great, I'll take the order now and start the order when you've sent the payment." Now, if you have existing orders, tell them that the timeline they can expect to wait at this point, and let them know that the longer they wait, the longer they might end up in this queue for you working on their order. So encourage them to pay sooner. And you could also say, "Just so you know, I get regular orders, so the sooner you place your order, the sooner I can work on your order in my queue." And if they say to you, "Okay, let me know when you're ready for my order," say, "Well, I'm ready to take your order now. I'm going to take your payment today. Then when I get started on your order and let you know when it'll be ready." If they say, "That's too expensive," you can say, "Sorry, it's not in your price range. That's the difference between when you have a high quality handmade specialty item. But again, it's not for everyone." If they say, "Well, this person has it cheaper," you can answer, "You should probably get it from them then." Friends, it's okay to let customers go. You want people to pay for your quality and craftsmanship that you deserve. It's better to close a sale with somebody who appreciates your item. If they're not your ideal customer, don't hang on with trying to close a sale with people who want to pay less or are expecting very cheap prices. You're doing yourself a favor by not enabling people to take advantage of you by paying you less than what you deserve for your handmade item. What if they say, "Can I pay this amount?" and enter any lowball amount? And you could tell them, "Sure, I could take that as the deposit, but it does require the difference to be paid in order for me to make your item." Now, here's the underlying principle. By playing the bottom of the price bracket game, you're doing yourself no favors. Now, what are the exceptions? And does this mean that you should never take a payment after? No, you certainly can take a payment from somebody afterwards, but it should be somebody that you know and trust that is going to pay, perhaps somebody who's already a loyal customer, has already placed orders in the past, or is a trusted friend or family member. But what happens when you do get stiffed? What if you deliver and they don't pay you and then you end up with something that is made? Hopefully you can sell it off to somebody who wants it and ask for the payment and accept payment in advance. If you don't know how to price your items for profit, watch my video on pricing and get the free calculator. And if you seem to continually be struggling to get people to pay your price, perhaps your targeting might be wrong for your audience. Nail down your ideal customer and your niche by watching my video workshop on nailing your niche. And if you need more specific advice for building your handmade business, book a consultation with me for free. You can get going in the right direction sooner. I'll leave the link below. And friends, I hope that if this video was helpful, you'll hit the like button and subscribe. And I hope that I made learning about your business helpful, and I hope to see you in the next video. So have a safe, healthy, and happy handmaking life. Bye, friends.